Hi Aries, this read is for you, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what the universe has to say to you today. Nope, and she is good to get going. I feel like that one wants to pop out too. So we have deception and envy. Trapped in fear. Victory and success. Positive movement forward. And sacrifice. So I feel like these cards are speaking to working towards something. Working towards, whether it's just healing or whether it's working towards a goal. There's something that you're working towards because the universe is encouraging you with this positive movement forward card to keep going and making positive progress on this path that you're on, that you will find victory and success. I have prosperity begins. Choose wisely. Obstacles and challenges. Triumph. And harmony. I feel like sacrifice is also tying into this choose wisely card. I'm not trapped in fear. Fear of making a choice. Fear of having to sacrifice something. I think that's some of the obstacles and challenges that you're going to have to overcome to find this prosperity. I don't think we're just talking about money. We might be talking about money, but that harmony card gives me a real personal and emotional feel. So I believe we're talking about heartbreak here because I have the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords tends to represent heartbreak. I also have the Death card, which speaks of transition and moving from one chapter of your life to a new one. I feel like this is tying into the sacrifice card. Is this something you had to choose to bring balance back into your life, maybe? I have the Ace of Wands, which represents new beginnings, and the Two of Pentacles, which speaks to balance. I have this King of Swords here. I'm going to pull a few more cards. Okay. That's where he fits in. He fits into the choice to make this sacrifice. I have the Temperance card, and the Temperance card represents a balance between emotion and logic. And the King of Swords tends to be very analytical and very logical, and not a very emotional person when he's speaking to a person, the qualities. So I feel like you had to temper your heart with logic to be able to find clarity in this choice, and to see that being able to maybe walk away or end this relationship was going to benefit you in the long run. I have the Devil card. The Devil card tends to be a destructive force. I feel like he's definitely tying into this relationship. I feel him tied into the Knight of Wands too. I feel like this person was very quick to act. I think they had a quick temper too, and a very hot, quick temper. You get a very angry vibe off of the Knight of Wands. And I feel like it's tied to the Devil card. It's tied to the deception and envy. Maybe they were a very jealous person as well. I feel like it also ties into that trapped in fear. It's almost like they had you hostage for fear of upsetting them, because they were always watching and they were always interpreting things stupid. So even if you just talked to somebody, they would get jealous and they'd have a big old fit about it. So it's like you were even afraid to talk to your family, to talk to your friends. It was very isolating. This person was very isolating, their anger and their jealousy. I have the Hermit card, and the Hermit card speaks of introspection and reflection. I feel like he ties into temperance and the soul searching and the reflection that you had to do to be able to make a choice in this situation. I have the High Priestess. She speaks of your intuition and your soul. And I feel like you very much had to trust your intuition on this, because I feel like even though this was not a healthy relationship, there was still feelings there. And so your heart wasn't helping you to make a clear decision. So that's why you went to this King of Swords, and thinking more with your head and trusting your gut and your intuition, because I think they both told you what to do, and they both gave you the same idea, that this was not a healthy relationship. This was not going to give you that harmony and that inner peace that you needed in your life. So I have the Eight of Cups here, and the Eight of Cups tends to represent starting a bright new journey, leaving the past behind. Oh, okay, that's what that means. Leaving the past behind. The Eight of Wands speaks of travel. You're gonna have to travel to get away from this person. As I have the King of Wands, and I get the same vibe off of him. This is the same person. Like, won't take no for an answer. They won't let you build a new future while they're around. They will always stick their nose in. They will always come back. They will always try to cause you trouble. I feel like you have to leave. Like, you have to move away to get physically away from them. A different city, a different province, state, country, whatever it is. You have to put physical distance between the two of you for them to actually piss off and leave you alone. You have to make it so incredibly difficult for them to physically get anywhere near you. I feel like that's where you're going to get your peace. That's where you're going to get your new beginnings. I have the Page of Cups, which represents good news on the way of an emotional nature. I feel like it ties into this as well. It ties into traveling. It ties into leaving. I have the Seven of Swords here. God, I feel like he's tied into this dude as well. Seven of Swords tends to speak of a situation which you felt was unfair, something was taken from you unfairly. I feel like they're going to say that it's unfair that you're leaving them. Like, somehow you're doing something wrong by taking back control of your life, and looking out for your own emotional and mental well-being. Because they can't even see beyond themselves. They're that self-centered that they don't even friggin' get it. They're not even capable of seeing how they are, how it affects other people. They are so friggin' out to lunch. I have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is all about standing your ground, drawing your line in the sand and taking back control. This is you doing what's right for you, standing up for yourself against this person. When they start bringing their BS your way again, I think it's like continually coming back. They will not take no for an answer. They will not let you go. I feel like being able to do that, being able to take back that control, draw your line in the sand, stand your ground, I feel like that's setting your solid foundation for abundance in the future, an abundant harvest. And happiness and inner peace and self-confidence and empowerment, that is your abundant harvest. I have the Moon, and the Moon represents things that are still unknown to us. I feel like it's tied into spiritual and personal growth, and not really understanding how much this one situation is going to change your life, and taking back control of your life, getting away from this person, and what a huge impact this is going to have on who you are as a person, personally, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. I think this is going to be a big change for you and who you are. It's going to give you, I just see empowerment. It's going to give you so much power. I have the Magician card, and he represents having all the tools that you need to be successful in life. So I feel like you do. I feel like you have those tools, and I feel like you're going to be exercising them and standing up to this person, and then taking back control and completely removing yourself from the situation and building a new life. Now, I feel like the Five of Wands speaks to them as well. Anytime you are near this person, there is conflict. There is never peace. It is always a fight. This person is all about conflict and arguing. The Ten of Swords represents a disappointing ending, but one that was beneficial for you in the long run. So definitely you stepping away from this conflict, you choosing to leave, even though it hurt your heart, is beneficial for you in the long run. To be able to get away from this toxic, negative person. I have the World card. The World card is all about positive things manifesting for you in your life, but not ones that show up out of the blue. These are ones that you have to earn by overcoming obstacles and challenges. And this jerk is an obstacle and a challenge that you are having to overcome. And the universe is rewarding you for that. I have the Star card, which represents clarity and hope. So to me, she's speaking of this bright new future coming your way, of insight, of intuition, of personal growth. And the Eight of Pentacles here, he's sometimes called the Apprentice card, and he speaks of learning. So I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself within this situation, and how strong you are as a person, and what you're capable of. So I feel like this is very much learning for you. I have the Three of Wands, which is encouragement to keep moving forward on your journey while keeping your eye on your goal. Your goal is happiness and inner peace, which you will not find. You will not find near this King of Wands. I have the Wheel of Fortune card, which represents your fortunes changing for the better. So this move is, I believe, the most positive move that you can make in your life. I think you're going to find success in a lot of different areas of your life by doing this. I was going to say, and it's going to be transformative, and then I pulled the Transformation card. So I definitely feel this is going to be completely life-changing for you. I have spiritual strength. I have stand your ground. I feel like that spiritual strength is talking to you, trusting your intuition more. Because I feel like that was part of you making your decision to walk away. I feel like you're going to trust it more often, and I feel like you've actually strengthened it as well. So definitely listen to your intuition. It's growing stronger and stronger every day, and every time you listen to it, it grows stronger. I have stand your ground. To me, that is definitely standing up to this person, standing up for yourself, for your happiness, and not putting up with their crap no more. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me. I hope you enjoyed the read. If it resonated with you, please let me know. I would love to hear about it. And if you're not already part of our community here at Tarot Harmony, please feel free to subscribe. We would love to have you. Take care.